Welcome to Fibromyalgia. Bling, 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 bling. I'm filming in my bedroom again because it's probably the area where I'm not going to get interrupted. I mean, it's a nice day today and I had considered filming in the garden, but, you know, I'll be forever editing it with interruptions. So, anyway, this week's fibro section, and it doesn't just apply to fibro, is on anxiety. So again, my trusty notebook. Oh, look at that. That's not very trusty, is it? That's quite damaged. I'll have to get a new trusty notebook soon, I think. I have been researching, so I will be looking at my notes because I'm not an expert and I have to research these things to get it right for you guys, okay? So, also a disclaimer, this is what I have researched. Like I say, don't start, you know, blaming me in the comments if anything I say you don't agree with. That's fine. You're not going to agree with everything. You're right, entitled to your opinion, but this is what I've researched. Anxiety. So anxiety is anticipation of future threat. So anxiety can be linked with fibro, but when I researched it, it said a lot of people think anxiety is a symptom of fibro, but some people think fibro is a symptom of anxiety. Because we all know that stress causes pain, correct? Either or, anxiety and fibro can be linked together because you can get anxious about having a flare-up, you can get anxious about going out, you can be anxious about meeting people, events, planning, work. There's so much anxiety that can cause, like, around fibro, but it's not to say that anxiety is a symptom of fibro, if you get what I mean. It can cause anxiety, but it's not a symptom. So they're two separate things. But anxiety as a whole, I would say there wouldn't be anyone that hasn't suffered from some sort of anxiety in their lifetime, because it's a natural human feeling. Don't panic. That's a phrase we hear countless times in a day. We hear it in conversation, on the TV, in the movies. We say it to ourselves. And why? Because when we panic, we are more likely to lose control and react to potentially unsafe events in a frantic or irrational way. Panic inhibits our ability to reason clearly or logically. Think about the fear, the time when you lost sight of your child briefly, or when your car skidded on a road. Even before you registered what was happening, your body released adrenaline, cortisol, and other hormones that signal danger. They cause physical reactions, heart pounding, shallow breathing, sweating, and other unpleasant physical sensations. At some point in our lives, most of us will experience a panic attack. If you experience a panic attack without reason or danger, you may have panic disorder. What does a panic attack feel like? So it can be different for all of us. But chest pain, heart racing, sweating, unable to breathe properly are all physical signs of a panic attack. I used to suffer from them when I was at secondary school. I had all kinds of tests done because I kept passing out from them. Because I couldn't get enough breath because I was just panic stricken. But they concluded I was having panic attacks. They thought I had asthma at first, but I had, like I say, I had all the tests done. I had to breathe into this brown paper bag, and I remember it. I drew a face on it and I called it Betty the Bag. My mum will remember that clearly. And I used to have to breathe in and out of it, because you have to breathe in, I think it's because you're breathing out the carbon dioxide and you have to breathe in, it's really weird. Anyway, you have to, whatever it is, it helps you. Other ways of helping are to count backwards from 100 slowly, because this helps you to focus and override the anxious thoughts. Also, keep loose change in your pocket. Add some coins together to focus on something other than your thoughts. By controlling your thoughts and focusing on something else, you will feel calmer. Grounding yourself is helpful. Now, I wonder how many of you have heard of grounding. When I had all my counselling in the past, I have had to ground myself when I've been really distraught and upset, and that was simply done by putting my feet on the ground and feeling the support from the ground with my feet. That was that sort of grounding, but I'm talking about a different type of grounding here. So you have to tune into 4 things around you that you can see, 3 things you can touch, 2 that you can smell, and 1 that you can taste. Again, forcing your mind outside yourself helps. For nighttime panic attacks, keep 4 ready to go ice packs. Now, I've read this advice and I immediately, my body was shuddering, thinking, oh, ice on my body. But if just, it's more the cold, so I guess you can wrap it in something. So when you feel panic coming, put 2 in your hands and 2 on your lower back. Obviously, due to fibro symptoms, stop this becoming too much, you can cover them with a cloth. If your heart is racing, maybe put an ice pack on your belly and rub it from the middle of your chest down. So like, start here and rub it downwards, and keep doing it until your heart starts to mellow. Cognitive behavioural therapy, CBT, is based on the idea that our thoughts cause our feelings and behaviours, like people, situations and events. We can change the way we think and feel and act, even if the situation does not change. CBT focuses on determining the thought and behaviour patterns responsible for causing panic attacks. So I have had CBT before, as you probably have seen in my counselling experience video, and I will link that above. And my experience of CBT was, it was changing all my negative thoughts into positive ones. So it is a lot to do with your thoughts. Medication can also be used to control or lessen symptoms related to panic disorder, and it is most effective when combined with CBT. Overall, the best treatment involves a combination of therapies along with mindfulness, learning deep breathing techniques, yoga and exercise. Everyone is different, and what works for you might not work for someone else. And in the future, I am going to be doing a fibro section on exercise. So a lot of you have asked me for one, as I now try to aim to work out 5 times a week, which I can't believe I'm saying, but I do, body allowing. Even if I'm having a bad day, I will stretch. So I will do an exercise video soon, I promise. Aromatherapy. Evidence has shown that certain essential oils such as lavender are relaxers. Lavender has a calming, soothing effect, so it's great at bedtime. I use an oil diffuser with a scent from a company called Neal's Yard, and the scent is called Women's Balance. I'll include it in the description for you, so I will link the oil and I will link the oil burner that I use, and the one that I use as well is really pretty and it changes colour. And it definitely helps to relax me. I always put that on if I'm feeling really like uptight and anxious. Have a relaxing bath with skin softening bath oil, to add skin softening bath oil to the water. Dim the lights or just have candles lit, and calm yourself in a calming lotion when you get out of the bath. Now, bath isn't always optional. We haven't got a bath anymore. We only have a shower. But my mum found a bath bomb which was called a shower bomb for Holly, that you drop at the bottom of the shower water and it dissolves and then it emits the aromas. I'm not sure, I think she got it from a craft fair, so I'm not sure they will be on Amazon or anywhere, but I will have a look and check, and if I do find it I'll put it in the description. But definitely water, running water and soaking yourself definitely helps calm yourself down. If your mind is really busy before you go to bed, write a diary and write every thought you need to get out. Now that's a really important one, and something I know a few of you that follow me on YouTube have taken up, and I'd be really interested to see how you're getting on with that. I've done it for 2 years now, and it really helps to get my thoughts out and onto paper, and it's good to look back on in the future as well. Apparently cucumber scent reduces anxiety. I never knew that. So you could use a cucumber scented mist to gently spray onto your face to keep calm. Your brain, like your body, needs downtime. Turn a shower into a relaxing ritual. Use an oil diffuser or calm smelling shower gel. If you can hear commotion outside, it's just someone walking their dog, shouting at them. Lovely, see? I can't not even be interrupted in here. Right, okay, so reduce that. Shut immediately. Reduce anxiety symptoms right now. Take a breath. Let's all do it. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. So it's usually a count of 4. Ready? So we go. Lovely. And you could do that as many times as you need to. Accept that you're anxious. Now that's quite a hard one, isn't it? Accepting that you're anxious. Yeah, okay, I'm anxious. I'm not, but you know, I'm just saying. Realise your brain is playing tricks on you, because that's what anxiety is. Question your thoughts. So why am I feeling like that? But I wouldn't go into that too much, because I think the more you think about that, the more anxious you can become about your thoughts. Use a calming visualization. So I would say visualize yourself somewhere where you've been in the past and you've had a wonderful time, or a holiday that you can remember the sun on your skin and the waves lapping at the shore. All of that calms me down. Observe without judgment. Now we're told this all the time in seated yoga, so she's always saying to us, when you shut your eyes, and she says, right, just observe how you feel physically, observe how you feel mentally, observe how you feel energetically, and no judgment. So all the time I shut my eyes and think that, and I think, yeah, I'm really tired today. I don't want to be. Why am I tired? No. No judgment. I'm tired today. That's it. Okay? Use positive self-talk. You can do this. You will do this. You are doing this. You will get through this. All positive affirmations. I will link my positive affirmations video above too. And I'm still going with mine. Still going with them. Focus on right now. Now that's something that they said in my pain management course. Don't think about the future too far. Don't think about the past. Focus on what you are doing right this minute. Okay? Focus on the here and now. 4 things you can see. 3 things you can touch. 2 things you can smell. 1 thing you can taste. So foods to avoid for anxiety. Caffeine is a known stimulant. Triggers your body's fight or flight response. Sorry, Tej, gonna have to cut back on that coffee. Artificial and refined sugars. Gluten. Processed foods, which contain all your artificial and refined sugars. Alcohol. It's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? Dairy, soda and fried foods. So basically, if it's not natural, avoid it. 8 drinks that calm. Green tea, never tried it. Valerian, never tried it. Cherry juice, never tried that, but it sounds nice. Black tea, see, because they say avoid dairy, I can see why they're saying black tea, but I don't think I'd like black tea. Chamomile, never tried that. Obviously water, which I drink loads of in a day. And fresh vegetable juice, not sure on that one. So speak to your GP about counselling and medication mentioned in this vlog. Give us your tips on how you calm your mind down below in the comments. I would be really interested to know. You must all have your own ways of calming your mind down, and I would be really interested to know if there's any more that I haven't mentioned. I'm going to also link in the description some mindfulness YouTube videos, because a lot of people have been asking me about mindfulness apps, and I have the Fibro Brain. What is it called? God, I can't even think now. Anyway, the ones that you can get on your phone, apparently most of them you have to pay for, and we got caught out with one with Poppy and we ended up having to pay for a lot of money for it. So be careful of them is what I would say. But on YouTube you can get all your mindfulness videos for free. So I will link some that I've checked out below for you, and definitely check them out. You could do it any time of the day that you're feeling anxious. Lay down, you can have the room dark, or you could wear an eye mask and just tune out and listen to it and calm your breathing right down. I hope this has been helpful to some people, because like I say, that's all I want to do is help you. But again, if you've got anything that I haven't covered that you think, oh, I really want to say that, link it below and we can all benefit from it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell. And I will see you all on Saturday for the weekly. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.